Most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to slash that subscribe button, as it helps out the channel. Without further ado, flashing back, we see the demon devouring his first human, only for Sakonji to be the slayer tasked with disposing of him. Seeing a resemblance between Tanjiro and Sakonji, the demon begins to struggle, realizing that there is nothing to do but wait for his death. Suddenly the demon remembers his brother, when he was still human, suddenly seeing and reaching out towards his brother. As he and his brother hold hands, walking into the afterlife, Tanjiro notices a sad smell, holding the demon's hand, as it dissipates, in front of him. Finally, Sakonji's students can rest in peace, returning to their training grounds, where they promised Sakonji they would return to. Continuing through the forest, Tanjiro attempts to learn how to revert a demon back to a human, from the roaming demons. But upon being ignored, he kills each one, continuing to survive. Noting the purple plants around him, Tanjiro realizes that he has passed, making his way back to the entrance. Seeing only 3 others pass, the 2 twins congratulate the 4, informing them of their current ranks, being the lowest out of the 10 possible ranks. Additionally, the twins give each slayer a crow, with the yellow-haired boy getting a sparrow. These creatures are intended to help with communication. Suddenly, another black-haired boy gets frustrated, demanding that they not waste his time and give him the color-changing swords that slayers receive after passing. Having resorted to violence, Tanjiro steps in, asking the boy to stand down, but when he calls Tanjiro's bluff, Tanjiro breaks the boy's arm. Having seen enough, the twins reveal the ores that will be used to craft the 4's blades, but first they each must pick an ore. With no one having a clue of which ore to pick, Tanjiro relies on his smell, choosing the piece that calls, slowly scuttering home. Tanjiro is exhausted, apologizing to Nezuko for not finding a way to revert her back to human. With only several steps away from Sakonji's hut, Tanjiro is greeted by Nezuko, embracing him. As he cries tears of joy, Sakonji joins in, grateful that his student has returned. Reporting to Sakonji on the final selection, Sakonji warns Tanjiro of demons that can use their blood demon art, but is confident that Tanjiro will overcome such an obstacle, if it were to arise. Additionally, Sakonji speculates that Nezuko sleeps, in order to replace the need for human flesh, which gives Tanjiro hope for the future. 15 days later, a mysterious masked man, Nezuko, visits the hut, here to deliver Tanjiro's Nichiren blade. Rambling on about how the sword was forged, Nezuko ignores Tanjiro, only to be jealous of Tanjiro's red hair and eyes, believing him to belong to a family with a fire affinity. Sitting down, Nezuko and Sakonji beckons Tanjiro to unsheath his new Nichiren blade, expecting the blade to turn red, and match the color of Tanjiro's elemental affinity. Instead Tanjiro reveals a black blade, which disappoints Nezuko. Interrupting, Tanjiro's messenger crow informs Tanjiro about a town, northwest from his current location, where girls are going missing. Suspecting demons, Tanjiro is given his first mission as a new demon slayer. Donning his new Demon Slayer Corp uniform, Tanjiro learns that the clothes are quite durable, being resistant to fire, easy to breathe in, but tough enough to sustain light strikes. Additionally, not much is known about a black blade, as most people with black blades die young. Before sending Tanjiro off, Sakonji gifts a wooden box, which can house Nezuko moving forward. Making his way to the town northwest, Tanjiro notes the vibrant and populated town, stumbling upon Kazumi. Hearing that Kazumi was with Sakoto, a girl that had vanished, Tanjiro asks to learn about what exactly. Taking Tanjiro to the scene of the crime, Tanjiro sniffs out a faint scent of a demon. Moving around town, the sun begins to set, but Tanjiro has picked up a fresh scent, knowing that the demons are nearby. Following a town girl, she makes her way to her room, preparing to sleep as she wonders about the disappearing girls in her town. Suddenly a demon appears from the shadows, silencing the girl's screams, as it plunges her into its shadow. Realizing that the demon has claimed another victim, Tanjiro rushes towards the demon's smell, realizing that the demon's scent is intertwined with its victims. Not seeing the demon anywhere, Tanjiro smells the demon in the ground, stabbing at the smell, whilst reaching into the shadow to pull the girl out. Seeing a demon appear out of the ground, Tanjiro realizes that it may be using a blood demon's art, but before Tanjiro can ask any questions, it dives back into its shadow. Passing the girl to Kazumi, Tanjiro escorts the two, sticking close to protect them. Picking up a scent from behind, Tanjiro braces for the demon, but is shocked to see 3 of them. Changing stances, Tanjiro performs the 8 water form to simultaneously strike the 3. Flashing back, Sakonji is seen informing Tanjiro of the only demon capable of transforming humans to demons. As the first ever demon in history, Tanjiro sets his sights on Muzan Kibutsuji. Having swiftly attacked the demons, Tanjiro is only able to damage the 3 demons, allowing them to escape. Returning to Kazumi's side, Tanjiro performs the second form, to fend off an approaching demon, but reminds himself to not be lured away from Kazumi. Out of nowhere, one of the demons begins to speak, demanding to be fed the girl, as she is at the best quality to be devoured. As its other self tries to calm the demon down, the 3 begin to grind their teeths, disappearing back into its attacking from a nearby wall. Tanjiro reacts and slashes at the demon, but realizes he's been lured too close to the wall. About to sustain a fatal injury, Nezuko pops out of the box, kicking away the attacking demon. Seeing her family in Kazumi and the town girl, Nezuko comforts the two. It's revealed that Sakonji had hypnotized Nezuko, adding a level of security, to ensure that she would not harm any humans, as humans are her friends. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like and comment.